Good morning, everyone. Hi, and happy Friday. Today is Friday, April 20th, 2018. My name is Bob. BobThePsychic.com is my website. I am a tarot and angel card reader here in the North Scottsdale area. I'm also a channel and a medium. I do readings over the phone, via Skype, over Facebook, however you need to get that message. If you want to come to my apartment home and have a reading in person in my blue room here, you're welcome to do that too. I am near Rain Tree in the 101 in North Scottsdale. All of the information you need is on my website. It's BobThePsychic.com. So here's what we're going to do this morning. I'm going to go ahead and draw a couple of cards for a message for today and for the weekend. And then if you have a question, if you're here and you have a question you'd like me to answer, feel free to type it in the comments here at Facebook.com/BobThePsychic. Go ahead and type something in there. If you're not sure what you want to ask and just want me to draw a card, just go ahead and say hi, and I'm happy to do that too. So I'll be here for about the next 25 minutes, and we'll see what happens. By the way, one more housekeeping event. There is a psychic fair that I'm doing on Sunday. It's by Purple Lotus Productions. It's called Embrace Your Journey or something Your Journey. Yeah, Embrace Your Journey. That's the name of it. You can find out all about it on my website, BobThePsychic.com. It's going to be at the Pointed Tapatio at 16th Street in Northern. If you come and see me and mention you found out about it on my Facebook Live, you will be able to get a discount at my table for a longer, much more in-depth reading than what I do here. So again, that's this coming Sunday, April 22nd. Starts at 9. I think it ends around 5. But like I said, go to my website. It's BobThePsychic.com. You can read all about it. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Today's tarot card is Judgment. This is a reminder about not being harsh as we judge ourselves moving forward, and that we're supposed to allow things that no longer work for us or things that we're having trouble dealing with to allow the universe to take it over, to allow the angels and the spirits and the guides that are in this card help remove some of the angst and some of the fear that's around you. The Judgment card is all about releasing that fear and releasing that and just getting rid of some of that judgment that's been around you that is no longer necessary. It's negative in a way that it's holding you back from getting where it is you truly wish to go. So that's today's tarot card. The angel card we're going to use again. This is the Zebu Angelic Symbols deck. Let's see what the group card is for that. Today's group message is this one: willingness. I step forward with certainty and take action on the loving guidance I receive. I want to say this is also about being willing to judge ourselves and look at what's going on around us and then figuring out what is the next thing we need to do by asking the spirits and guides around us or asking others that we care about or that we respect for some advice or some direction in some sort. This doesn't need to be a big, heavy conversation. It's just kind of like a check-in is what it feels like to me, because it's really all about us taking care of ourselves, self-care. I care for myself with the utmost of reverence and love, and I thrive. So that's today's group message. Don't forget this weekend that if you want a more specific message, come see me at the Psychic Fair, the Purple Lotus Productions Embrace Your Journey. The information is on my website. It's BobThePsychic.com. All right, let's go ahead and start answering questions. I want to thank all of you for being here on this Friday morning, and we'll see what happens. All right, here we go. Let me scroll down here, and we'll get going. All right, so first person is going to be Michelle. Welcome, Michelle. Your question is, anything for you today? Let me see what deck. I feel like I'm supposed to draw this one. Yeah. All right, Michelle, let's see. I like your dog. Okay, Michelle, your card is this one. Your card is all about control. This is about you need to take control in certain areas of your life, especially I want to say in the area of finance, and that you have been looking away and ignoring it and thinking, oh, it's just going to get better by itself. But the guides are telling me, no, you need to step up and just kind of watch where all the pennies are going. It's like there's a leak in your budget or where the money is, and that's what's holding you back. I hope that makes sense. The other card that really wants to pop out is this one, yeah. find balance. So by doing that, it'll help get things less wobbly around you. I feel like once you get the sense of the finance thing, I don't want to say, like under control or not as wild, I think the rest will turn up or turn out the way you want it to be. And I feel like it will also help you make better decisions in terms of the relationship you're in. So clearly those two things are tied together. All right, I hope that makes sense. If you want to know more about that, you are welcome to book an appointment with me. My website, it's bobthepsychic.com. I think I have openings today, but if not, I know I'm booked over the next few days. And of course, Sunday is the Psychic Fair, so I know I'm not doing anything on Sunday. Well, I'll be here. All right, next person, Rose. How's it going? Happy Friday. All right. Oh, really? No, that's not yours. Rose, your card is the Hierophant. Continue taking into consideration the things that you have recently learned about yourself and about the others around you. And even though you may not be able to pinpoint where this knowledge came from or how you received the knowledge, you just know that it will help you make better decisions about the people that are around you. And in terms of the situations you're in, it'll help you give you a new sense of clarity as to what it is that you're supposed to do next or how it is that you're supposed to move forward. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Let's see. Your other card for today is this one, and it's this one, Beauty. I celebrate beauty in myself and others as a true expression of spirit and human form. So let me try to make it not glare. Yeah, there you go. That's what it looks like. Okay, next person, Regina, welcome. Let's see. What card are you on? Oh, I'm going to do this deck first, apparently. All right, so your angel card is Wisdom. I relax into my place of inner knowing and access the wisdom available for me. This is a reminder that you are supposed to slow down and take time to rest and recuperate, rest and regenerate, and just rest and listen to messages around you that you have been working too much or running around too much, especially over the last 8 days, 8 to 10 days. And I feel like I'm supposed to tell you that you need to take a break so that you can, and a break is defined as no Facebook, no phone, no nothing. A real true break, no emails, so that you can really kind of reconnect with yourself, because that's the cycle that you're in right now. It's time for you to calm down so you can start a cycle that's easier for you. And I feel like you are going to make these changes within the next 10 days. Okay, that's your message for today. Next person, Nancy. Is this software stopped work? Did it? Yeah. Okay, so the software has stopped working. So just listen, and I will say the name of the person I am talking to. All right, so this one is for Nancy. Your question is, when will you move? I am getting not until you're truly ready, and I don't feel like that move is coming. I think it's next year. I don't think it's around you right now. I feel like the move is really for you. It's about, I feel like it's next year. And your card is this one, Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is all about being compassionate, well, okay, wands are what you're passionate about. The Two of Wands is about making a new connection and finding a new partner or a new partnership in the things that you're passionate about. I feel like once you nail down what it is you really want to happen next, or what it is you feel like the next chapter or the next cycle should be, that will help you get in the place where you can make the move that you want to make. But again, I don't feel like it's till next year. And your angel card is Fluidity, which I can't pronounce, but basically it's about releasing being rigid and flow with ease into the new. So I want to say continue to flow gently into the new, and that will help you get what it is that you need. All right, let's see if the software is going to work this time. That was Nancy. Felicia, is it going to work at all? Yeah, the software is not working. Okay, so this one is, I feel like I'm going to stop, actually, because the software is not working and I can't get your name out there. Oh, man. Hide current comment. Is it going to work? No. All right, well, it's kind of messed up, but let's do a few more. All right, so this is Felicia. Felicia, when this is for you. All right, so do I have anything for you? Yes. So for those of you who count on the screen thing, I'll just let you know it's not working right. All right, software is working, someone is saying. Oh, really? So, Martha, you can see the names on the screen. I'm just the one that can't see them? Just type on there yes or no, and I'll just keep going. All right, Felicia, you can see the names. Awesome. So it's just my screen. All right, no worries then. Okay, so Felicia, this one's for you. Your card is that truly your card? Yeah, it is. Your card is heartache and loss. Let me see. What is this about for you? This is a representation or a reminder that it's okay for you to be sad and take some solace in what has been going on around you, and to be grateful for the opportunities that you have had, and for the ones that have not worked out the way they're supposed to. It's okay for you to be sad about it, but just then let it go. I don't feel like this has become a major setback. I do feel like it's a disappointment, but I feel like a lot of it is something that you also knew was going to happen, and that it's been around, I want to say, for the last 6 or 8 months. Does that make sense? And your other card, yeah, look, rejoice and celebration. So it's okay to be, I want to say, happy or sad all at the same time. All right, let me draw one more here. Hold on a second. Okay, your other card is, okay, of course it is. Four of Swords. This is about meditating and going within, and it's kind of like the same thing as that sadness card. So it's okay for you to do a lot of meditating and soul searching, especially over, I feel like it's about relationships that have ended, if that makes any sense. So, and it's stuff that's happened in the last 3 to 6 months, maybe? That's what it feels like. I hope that makes sense. All right, next person, Raylene. Which one are you? You are this one. All right, hold on a second. Oh, Raylene, really? Wow, maybe the theme today is worry. Raylene, your card is the Nine of Swords. Stop worrying so much about what has happened yesterday or in the past few days, that there is no reason for you to keep dragging it forward or keep having it surrounding you and preventing you from making the right life decisions. That the sadness or the worry is just a bit fear. It's fear about whether you have done the right thing and whether the things will turn out the way you want them to. I feel like the answer to that question is, are they going to turn out the way she wants them to? I feel like the answer is no, but I also feel like that's the way it's supposed to be, and that you kind of knew anyways. Does that make sense? And I'm supposed to draw one of these. Let's see. All right, so it's that one. And your other card is lead. It's lead and trust. So even though there was some worry around you, you're supposed to continue leading, taking yourself outside of the shadow, stepping forward into the light, and then trust. Trust the messages that you get. This is kind of like the Fool card in the tarot deck, like taking that leap of faith, ready for new beginnings all around you. So stop worrying so much and keep moving forward. Okay, next person, Isaiah. Hold on, let me scroll up a little bit here. Okay, so Isaiah, your card is one of these. Okay. It is this one. Wow, this is everyone, we're in a weird cycle, aren't we, huh? Isaiah, your card is the Ten of Swords. This is about you. You have made, and in certain areas of your life, there are no more decisions that you need to make. You need to just start taking action and know that you are supposed to be moving forward in many ways, but you've been holding yourself back, trying to be more intellectual than taking action. This card is also could be about reaching rock bottom, like forcing you to take the next step to move forward in a new way in your life. So I feel like you know what this is about. This could be about school and education. Like it's okay for you to just start going for it or start putting it into action. Does that make sense? That's what I feel like it is. And what's the other card that wants to pop out? This one, because you're more like emotionally stable and grounded. And even though there's crazy things going on around you, you're able to take care of yourself and do the right things. All right, hold on. These are all they're all wonky. Let me make them all not so much. All right, let's see. Moving right along, Raylene. Oh, I didn't see that note. All right, I'll go back and check that out. Next person, Letitia. All right, hold on a second. Thank you very much for helping me out with being my associate producer out there, right? All right, hang on. What's this one? Oh, but it came out upside down. That's fine. All right, so your card is the Three of Swords. but it came out upside down. So I want to say the heartache that has been around you, the fears that you have, you're going to be letting go and releasing this soon, because truth be told, you knew that the situation you were in was not ever really going to work out. And as much as you tried to make it happen and make it right and make it into something that could last, you knew that it just wasn't the right connection, as much as you tried to convince yourself. But now I feel like that you've done that. The swords are going to come out and you're going to be like in a much happier place. It might take another week to 10 days, but I feel like that's what it's going to be. And your other card is, doesn't that figure? Hopeless and helpless. So this is about, even though you may feel that way, there's a huge opportunity in front of you as you go through this cycle. So I want to say, don't let yourself get depressed. Know that this is just part of the next growth cycle that's around you and the next things that are going to change as you attract the right people or more of the right people to yourself. Okay, next person, Emma. Hello, Emma. How are you? All right, hold on a second. Emma, yours is this one. Joy and stability. Finally, a happy one. Yay. You have been through a rough patch, especially the last 3 to 6 weeks, and now that patch is over, and there's new joy and stability around you because you stood up for yourself and you stated what it is you needed to say, and you really let other people know how you feel. You didn't do it in a nasty and mean way, but you just set the boundary that you knew needed to be set so that you could feel at peace and still be able to do the work and perform the way they wanted you to. Okay, so that's a good card. Hopefully that one makes sense. Kathleen, welcome. This one. Okay, let's see. By the way, I want to remind everyone again, I'm going to be at a psychic fair this weekend here in town. So if you're in the Phoenix metro area and you would like to come see me in person, I'm going to be at the Embrace Your Journey Expo. It is this weekend. It is Sunday, this coming Sunday, April 22nd at the Point at Tapatio. There is an entrance fee, but if you tell me when you see me and sit at my table that you saw this on Facebook, I will deduct $5 off the cost of your reading, which should be enough to reimburse you for the price to get in the door. So that's my deal on that. So you just need to tell me when you sit down that you saw it on Facebook. Again, more information on that is at the website, bobthepsychic.com. Okay, Kathleen, here you go. This is happy time for you, 6 of Wands. There are great rewards in your path for the work that you have done recently, especially over the last 6 to 8 months, that you're finally achieving the goals that you set, and you're finally ready to have others acknowledge you in a way that gives you a new sense of importance or a new sense of confidence. So continue moving forward in the path that you have been on, and you will see that all the things that you wish to happen are going to continue to come true. And I'm supposed to draw one of these too. Hold on a second. Let's see. Release. So for you is I release and let go of outdated beliefs as I move forward with grace and ease. So even in that card, yeah, look, he's moving forward on his horse with grace and ease, celebrating. So that's what's going on all around you. Continue doing that. Nathan. All right, here we go. What you're this one. All right. Nathan, your card is hope. Continue calling in on the hope that is around you. You have made great strides over the last 12 months, and there is plenty of hope and love and light in your path. So know that you are in the right place, that you are doing all of the right things, and continue reaching out. Okay, I feel like you're still continue to reaching out to children. I feel like it's girls. Is it a daughter? Okay, I feel like you actually have a son, but the message I'm getting is about a daughter. Like, continue reaching out to her to help heal that relationship or heal that environment. I hope that makes sense. And I don't know anything about you, so hopefully that makes sense. Also know, 7 of Wands, you're protected in this. So if people are challenging you or you're being challenged all around you, that's what this is about. This is about standing up for yourself and knowing that you will be able to be protected if people start challenging you. That's what that is. All right, next person. Here we go. Pat. All right, is the daily anxiety from a recent... Okay, let me see. So is the daily anxiety from the recent RX withdrawal? Yes. Will you ever be fear of severe anxiety? I want to say the answer on that. There is a chemical imbalance of some sort. It could have been caused not by the last prescription, by a prescription 2 times ago or some other prescription. But I feel like by them taking you off the last thing, it kind of made it worse. So I do feel like they're going to find a different medication to put you on that will help level that out, but will also not make you feel numbed out or feel uncomfortable within yourself. They just haven't found it yet. Okay, that's what it feels like to me. Is the supplement T helping with Yes. Yes, and the more that the supplement T, whatever that is, the more it builds up within your body, the better off you're going to be. But you still need to be listening to your symptoms and listening to your body so that you can figure out how to explain to them what else is it that you need. I do feel like the depression thing, there is a medication or some other thing they're supposed to put you on. And I also want to say that there's other things you're supposed to learn, like having a tool belt or other tools to help pull yourself out of it. Oh, and one last thing, I am not a doctor. Do not play one on TV. And, there you go. All right, let's see. Okay. Really? Is that for you or that's for somebody else? All right, hold on. Next person, Sherry. Is this one for you? Yeah, I thought so. Sherry, so your question was, is there any romance, good or bad in the future? Here's what I got on that. I looked at it right away and I said no. And then when I pulled the card out, it's this one. So the Seven of Swords, if you want to Google this one, Seven of Swords is about being afraid to make a decision because you feel like you're going to get caught or run roughshod over. I feel like what this is really saying is that as a relationship is presented to you, you're kind of afraid to get involved in it, and you're afraid to open yourself up to it. Or that block is also attracting others who have that same issue. In other words, it's like other people who may not be emotionally available or are too scared to be involved. And I feel like that is the frustrating part for you, that you meet people that just aren't ready or that you can't really connect with, but you feel like that's all there is, and that's why you still continue getting involved with them. So it is for you, even though the card says is control, I feel like it's about these eyeballs, like watching over. So it's about watching yourself and watching what the other people do to see whether it is really the right fit and to see whether you feel comfortable. And if you do, then it's okay to allow yourself in. But if you don't, then I want to say don't. But as you're doing that, that's what brings that success and growth to you. I feel like it's a 3-month cycle or 3-month learning time you have now that this has been made clear to you or been shown to you. And if you want to book a reading to get a little more on that, my website is bobthepsychic.com, or this weekend, if you're here in the Phoenix metro area, come see me at the Psychic Fair and let me do a little more for you and get some feedback back and forth. All right, next question. Shannon. Asked a few times, but we'll use that one. Will your scan be okay? I am scared to go. So I am not a doctor. Is their scan going to be okay? All right, I'm going to be honest because I don't lie. You need to go. You need to go get the scan. I'm hearing in my head that the answer is no, it's not going to be okay. But I'm also hearing it is not as bad as you think. And whatever it is about, they have caught it very early, which is a very good thing. So it's kind of mixed, like, yeah, it's not going to be great, but no, it's not awful, and you need to go. And I also feel like it's important. I want to say there's someone else that's supposed to go with you to the scan. Is it your mom? Someone else. It could be your mom. Like, I feel like she's supposed to go with you for some reason. Whatever that means to you, that's what it feels like to me. Like for, support, like emotional support as you're going through it. If your mom is not alive, and I don't know, it could be why I got this card. Accelerated motion usually means things happening quickly around you, but I feel like this could be about your mom and that's her, the star in the sky, helping to guide you. So you'll just have to let me know, and we'll see what happens. Martha, you're coming up next. That's what it feels like to me, so hopefully that makes sense to you. Yeah. All right. Next person. Actually, Martha, you're in a couple more. Liz, hold on. Let's see. Which one are you? You are this one. Yeah, Shannon, you need to go. You really need to go have it taken care of. It's not going to be that bad. Okay, next person. Liz, because I can't see the software. It's not showing me the names, but I know this is for you. Liz, hold on a second. Liz, stop being wishy-washy. Stop being wishy-washy about what it is you want and stake your ground and be firm. That's what the Queen of Swords is all about. She is stern and her sword goes up and down because she's very black and white about things. You need to do that. You need to let people know what's not acceptable. And even though you don't want to hurt their feelings and you feel like they might be all mad at you, this is about you standing up for yourself. It's not the worst possible thing, and it's not going to make people bad, but it will give you a new strength, a new place of strength and support. Because it also makes you more, I want to say, compassionate and kind, and just shows your own compassion, allows the compassion to come to yourself. Like the compassion you give others, it's about giving it back to yourself. But you do need, for sure, to draw the line on that. And your other card is, by doing that, you will thrive. And thrive is, I celebrate life in the present moment with an awareness of all blessings around me. Okay, next person. Shannon, I got you. Martha, here we go. Martha, you asked a question here. This is it. And I feel like I'm doing 3 more. So if I didn't get to all of you, I apologize. I will be back next Tuesday at 10:30, or come see me this weekend at the Psychic Fair. All right, so who am I doing right now? Martha, your card. There's 2 of them. Hold on. There's that one, and there's one more I'm supposed to give you. Wow. Martha, all right. You have been juggling, this one first. You have been juggling a ton of things. And a lot of the reasons you're juggling is because you're afraid to decide. It's like you're afraid to make the decision because you're afraid to commit to something that you're really not sure of, or you're afraid that if you do commit to one thing that something else is going to come along that's better. I want to say shenanigans on that. Today is the day, or today or yesterday, because I heard it was supposed to be the 19th, is the day you truly need to decide. So in looking at the things that you're juggling, which is the thing that is the most important to you? And that is the thing you're supposed to do. The other ones, if they are meant to be, they will come back and you will have another opportunity to do them or be involved with them. But don't be afraid to decide, because the longer you continue to juggle, the more sense of being stuck or sense of being unsure what's next you are going to be. And hopefully that makes sense. One more card, and like I said, there's 2 more after you I've got. This one, accelerated motion. So this is the same one that popped up before for somebody else. So this is about you looking to the stars, and I want to say making a decision and then just allowing it to go through. Because even though there's a sense of conflict and defeat and being scared or just chasing away from it, I feel like that's not going to resolve it. You've got to step up and decide. Okay, hopefully that one made sense. Next person, Shannon, I did you. Christine. Anything, beautiful message from me with my wife. Let me see. Yeah, I got one. I want to say you have finally found the soulmate connection you have been looking for, and that this person has been around. I don't know how old you are. Are you 29 or is she 29? But it's something about the age of 29, and that the 29 is just a reminder of how good life can be. So maybe this is the same time as being 29. I'm not sure what that's all about. Let me see. Any other good messages? Yes, continue to take it slow and continue to share your love the way you have. Don't put more obstacles or more, responsibilities into the relationship now, just because now there's a formal commitment. Let it continue growing the way it is. But it is a great partnership, because look at that, 2 of Cups. It is a great partnership with a great emotional connection. There's true love there, and that you guys will be a shining example to others amongst your friends, amongst the community that you are in, and amongst other people who are outside your normal I want to say everyday life is what it feels like to me. So I feel like you're in a great place. This has been a long time coming, and I'm really curious what the 29 is. So we'll kind of go from there. All right, one more. Pat, I did you. Shannon, I did. Amy, Shannon. Amanda Wynn. Romance. Amanda Min, the answer is yes. And what are you waiting for? You know who the guy is. You know which one it is that you want. So why haven't you allowed him in? What's this card say? Well, at the same time, this deck, by the way, is called Romance Angels. There must be some red flags around you. This is with somebody else, not the guy I'm talking about. So there must be more than one guy that has romance ideas around you. One of them is, yeah, no, not so much. But the other one, it's the one you really want to be with. That one is okay, yeah, because you are working on calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations, I can talk, helps bring you together. I don't know, is that even grammatically correct? I don't know. But that's the point of this one. So the answer to your question in a nutshell is yes, but there's two of them. One of them, no, but the other one, the one that you really want, I feel like the answer on that one is yes. Let me draw one more card, and then I'm going to wrap this thing up because it's been a half an hour. If you think I skipped you, I do it by the way the software stacks it up so I don't skip people around. So I apologize for that. Because sometimes I feel like people out there, you guys see the list in a different way than I do. All right, so here we go. The next card is Illumination. This is for you, Amanda. I'm confident as I move forward on my path, brightened by the presence of angels. So keep going forward the way that you have been. All right, everyone, I'm going to wrap it up. I made it up. By the way, if you put your question in after 10:37, that's when it stopped. Or that's when I'm stopping. There's a lot of people in here. I see I didn't get to a lot of you. So I apologize to that for those of you that I didn't get to. So I'm going to come up with a new, better way. I'm working on it in my head to do this. But let me give you a quick hint. What I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out a way to have a closed group session on Wednesday mornings. Closed group meaning people have paid to be in it. And for sure, I will answer your question 100%. I'm going to see if I can get a webinar that we can set up. And then there's conversation back and forth. I'm going to limit it to probably, I'm going to start at 20 and see how many I can do in that half hour, although it might be an hour. But it'll be at the same time in the morning, so it's the same group. It's going to be on Wednesdays. I just have to figure all that out. I think next week is the week I'm doing marketing on that to figure it out. So, but until then, let me go ahead and draw one more card for the group, and then we'll move on from there. Don't forget there's a psychic fair this weekend. Come see me. So finally is the group message. I don't like that one, so I'm going to put it back. How about this one? Is this a better one? Yes! Here we are, everyone. This is our last group message. It is possible for all of us to have our dreams coming true, but we must take the steps to move forward and make those things happen. The universe is not in a place where it's just going to deliver just because we want it or we need it. This is about really doing the work and manifesting it and making sure that the things that you ask for are truly in your best needs or best place or best interest. That's the word I'm looking for. They're truly in your best interest. Many people who have been here this morning are not sure what that means or not sure that what they're asking for is in their best interest. Like they might be asking for something that really means trouble to them. And that might be why we're saying or why they've said that they're not going to honor it. So I hope that makes sense to everyone. All right, one more card, and then I will wrap it up so I can get ready for my appointment that's in 20 minutes. Here we go. It is all about recognition and reward. Continue recognizing the power that you have and that the rewards are coming into your life because the rewards are there, but some of us are just not seeing them. So remember to keep pushing and asking for our dreams to continue to come true, and that within 3 to 4 days after that happens, things should start going right. You just have to be patient. That's that one. Okay, everyone. So that's going to wrap it up for me today. I've got my first appointment in a few minutes. I want to thank all of you for being here as usual. And for those of you I didn't get to, I apologize. I will be back next Tuesday, though, at 10:30. And maybe by then I'll figure out how to launch that thing for Wednesday. Because if it's not going to be next Wednesday, it'll be the Wednesday afterwards. But that's my plan, and we'll see how that works. I've gotten a lot of feedback. People think that's a good idea. I feel like the cost of it might be just $10, which is about, just to get in the door and have me do that. We'll do it on a webinar, have a short Q&A, like no longer than 3 to 5 minutes, and that might be enough to get everybody's question just in a short boom, 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 boom. All right, so that's the plan. I want to thank everyone for being here. If you have suggestions for me about that membership thing, feel free to private message me. I am totally open to any ideas. And I will talk to you all soon. I'll see you again next Tuesday. Don't forget, if you have time, come see me at the Psychic Fair. It's really a good thing. There's some great people at it. I love this fair. This is one of my favorites. Okay, everyone, have a great day, and I will see you all next Tuesday, 10:30. Be here, be square. And don't forget, go visit my website, bobthepsychic.com. Have a great day, everybody.